salutations, it's BiggieJDM and we're back. And you know what, in this episode we go on an excursion. I'm telling you, this is something that we wanted to do for so long. We go down to Milton Keynes to see a very special person who owns an awesome garage. Stay tuned to find out just who that person is and why we're here. Let's go. So friends, you probably guessed it by now, we drove down to Milton Keynes to see the one and only Aleksander Volkov at Volkov Motors, who specialise in R35 Nissan GTRs of all kind. Now when this content was made, it was just after Brands Hatch, a few weeks after the team had that unfortunate accident, and we want to know how the GTR's getting on. Look at all the GTRs! Oh wow, look at all the GTRs. And whether it will be back in time for Alton Park. Mighty gosh. This is the land of the GTRs. I've never seen anything like this in my life. It's so hot, my eyes are red, like bloodshot, because it's so hot. But do you know what? I'm even hotter around these GTRs because I'm with Aleksander Volko outside Volkov Motorsports. Just check the rhyme. Check it. Aleksander Volko. And you know what? We're gonna go and speak to him right now. Hopefully the GoPro doesn't steam up because it's so hot in here. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hello guys.
I'm with Aleksander Volko.
Hello.
How are you, dude?
Very good, very good.
How's it going?
Oh yeah, working on it.
Yeah? Working out, like, just tell people about the business, because at the moment, to me, I've never been to a place like this. Is just like the land of the GTRs.
Yeah, it's
like,
hot in here,
it's hot today, but it's cool in the garage, and it's even cooler. The cars are even cooler. Yeah. Tell people a bit about what you do. And
so guys, welcome to the paradise, as we call it, you know.
Yes.
This is why, you remember I said to you, when I come to work, I like to smell, see, and you know, feel. This is what drives me. All this. You know? So I'm really fortunate to see this every day.
Wow.
Yeah, well, welcome to the kingdom.
Wow.
So GTRs.
So tell me a little bit about what you do then. Like, I mean, I guess, what are these customers' cars? Your cars?
Customer cars, as you know. You familiar with time attack cars?
Yes, we are indeed.
We're going to show the other end soon.
Yeah.
We've got a road going GTR as well.
Yeah.
And then obviously all those are customer cars.
Wow.
Mainly GTRs, but as you can see, we've got American Raptor there. We've got Porsche. This Porsche is fast. This is like 800 horsepower Porsche.
Yeah.
Again, GTRs.
Wow.
Some of them are built. Some of them will be built. We got Nismo in the house. That's Nismo.
Wow, look at this. Oh, let's go.
This is big money. This is the best out what Nissan's made.
Yes.
So we're looking at 200k car now.
Wow.
This will be built heavily. I think 4.1 stroker with probably 1500 wheel at least.
Wow.
So this will be the fastest car we'll build. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So just, I mean, this is a huge place. Like when I have a look at your Instagram, I didn't think, respectfully, I didn't think it was this big. Like this is huge.
Yeah.
Like,
parking we don't struggle. As you can see.
Like this is like so many GTRs.
Did you see this wrap there?
Yeah. Let's come and have a look.
You want to see that? Oh, I'll show you the Civic. I've got Civic.
Oh wow, you got EP3 right there as well.
Anyway, let's start there.
Yeah, let's start here. Let's have a look. Let's go. Wow.
What do you think of this wrap?
Yeah. Oh wow, look at this. More cookies. Wow, look at this.
Looks cool, isn't it?
Wow, who's this? What car is this in for?
Oh, okay, so we're doing 4.25 conversion on this.
Wow, okay.
Transmission service, including valve body strip, as you see me doing often. Yeah. And then flames. Hopefully this is not going to burn, but I said to customer, if it does, it does.
Yeah, no, take it, yeah.
We've got the American Raptor. Yeah. This baby here is just over 500. We tuned that. It's running our stage 1. Yeah. It's, believe it or not, it's over 3 tons in weight, and it does 5 seconds, 0 to 60. This way. This. It's like it's a bus. Wow, that's crazy. Look at the tires on that. I mean, look at this. Like, how would you? Wow. Yeah, how would you? This is huge. How would you even start with something like this? Like,
oh wow.
Yeah, it's basically for sale as well. If anyone wants it, it's for sale.
Wow.
90k. It's a customer car.
Yeah.
But we did all the work and mapped it, and it's very low mileage.
Wow.
Very low mileage.
Wow.
Left-hand drive. It's a proper American import.
Right.
Proper toy.
So is anyone like buying a GTR? Like, I mean, let's take a walk over here. So anyone buying a GTR, what advice would you get? Because I'm hearing two different things. Like, I mean, obviously, you've got the pre-2015 shape, and then you've got the 2000, is it 12 or 15?
Yeah. The best way to look at GTR is to have it on the ramp.
Yeah.
Because as the cars get older, they tend to rust a little bit.
Yeah.
And depends who worked on the car before, you might find things wrong with it. It's not always a positive, you know.
It's not always straightforward,
like I said,
basically.
The best thing to do is to bring it on the ramp, whether it's coming here or to some other GTR specialist, if you like, and have them to look at the car. You know, it's worth that inspection fee.
Yeah.
And then also you can data log the car. You can see how much change stretch. You can see that on the logs and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, it's so much you can see. You know, you basically will save your investments, if you like, or preserve your investment. Because if you get a bad one, you might end up buying a GTR nowadays for 40 on the low side. Yeah. But the decent one will probably still be like 50k-ish. Now, if you get a cheap one, you might need to throw 20k at that car to make it decent, if you like. If you get wrong.
So do you offer that data logging service? So I know at Time Attack, I see you doing a lot of data logging when your car comes in, so I know you know how to data log and stuff, and you do it correctly because you've won championships. Do you offer that service here?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we data log, we map, we do full health check. Like I said, under trays come off. I can put on the Hunter machine, I can see how straight the car is. Even if you buy a recorded car, sometimes there could be nothing wrong with the recorded car. There are unrecorded cars that are actually being crashed before. You know. Wow. Now we can check all that. I can see your camber, caster angles, everything, whilst putting on my geometry machine. So you should bring it on the ramp before you buy, you know, to invest safely, if you like. And like you asked me earlier, the differences between the cars. So the early model will be Japan import. You'll find a few GTRs from Japan 2007 to 2009, but the actual import of GTRs in the UK started in Europe 2009. So 2009 and 2010, that's a CBA, that's a proper raw experience, you know, that very early GTR that has its own niggles and small transmission issues, etc. But it doesn't matter if you build a car. If you're buying to build, forge, box, drivetrain, you know, diffs, engine, you name it, you're probably better off with something that is a little bit cheaper, something like a CBA, because you most probably be replacing even the suspension components, brakes and everything else. So it really doesn't matter what platform you're starting with, unless you're chasing a look of a later DBA car or a EBA car. And then you go for a street, if you're not going to mold as much, I would say stick with DBA. Probably a better investment that will cost you a little bit less in maintenance as you go along. Well, not in maintenance, but in repairs, if you like. There's less issues, less can go wrong with the DBA, which will be 2010 to 2016. And 2016 onwards, that would be an EBA. We can have a look in a minute.
Come on, let's go have a look.
So 2017 onwards is very refined, if you like. Very good looking. Which would be this orange one right here.
Wow.
And this one here too.
Wow.
This one here too. So you can see this has completely different front end to this one here. This one here would be DBA, so 2010 to 2016, and this one is late 2016 onwards, the latest model. Really good looking, but like I said, they're very refined. Interior is different. It almost feels like a German car. You know,
right. So it, like, from somebody as a novice on GTRs like me, if I wanted a raw experience, I would go for
CBA.
The CBA.
The very early one. The very early one.
And you get that raw GTR experience.
Raw GTR experience. It'll cost you more to run and to repair. But you know, it's the first one. It's the first one. This is where Nissan got the things right and got the things wrong. Right. Okay. You know, and then you've got a DBA, which, like I said, would be the white one or the. This funny enough, this grey one is actually got a DBA conversion. This is early CBA car.
Wow, I didn't know you can have a DBA conversion.
It's so easy. Now if you This one here, it's actually had the EBA conversion.
Wow,
as
yeah.
well. So what you do, you change the bumper and the bonnet. Some people tend to do that a lot.
Wow.
You know? So it's quite easy to convert GTR.
Okay, I didn't know that. So it's like pretty much a lot of the cars, and you can like a lot of the Evos as well. You can change and swap to make it early. Do a facelift. To do it on my GC8 as well. So
so if you buy something like an early CBA, you're gonna build heavily, say 1,000, 1,500 horse, you know, whatever, 2,000, whatever you wish. And you can just fit EBA body kit on there, and it'll look like it's just left showroom.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So there you go.
And you can do all that here as well, can't you?
Yeah, you can do all that here. We don't tend to do much body work. Neither we spray. We do all the mechanical and technical stuff,
technical builds,
tuning. We do all that. And if you want, if you like a proper investment, you would buy a Nismo.
Wow.
This Nismo here increases £10,000 a year in value.
Really?
10 grand a year. This here you're looking at 150k, 160 I think he paid, probably worth today about 160, 170k today. This
really?
car, yeah.
Wow.
Where there's standard GTR of this era would cost you about 60.
Yeah.
That's Nismo. They're lighter. This is like a truck ready.
Wow. This is crazy.
They go in value sick.
Like, so what you're doing to this one? You're actually
we're gonna build this. We're gonna build this. We haven't sort of signed anything with the customer yet. You know, the plant's still undergoing. Few ideas, you know, we're exchanging and stuff like that. I think 4.1 stroker. Fast. This is going to be fast.
Wow.
We don't know how fast it will be. Probably 1,500 wheel, more, maybe 2,000.
Wow.
This will be the fastest car I've ever built.
Wow.
And it happens to happen. It's going to be a Nismo.
Wow, that's amazing.
People don't mess with Nismos. When they buy Nismos, what do? They preserve them.
Yeah, preserve them.
Put them in storage. You know, start once a month and see money. You know.
Yeah, just like they
appreciate and go up in value.
Yeah.
Now,
wow.
This guy William, he doesn't mess around. He's got 3 GTRs. This guy.
Wow.
And both had work by us already.
Yeah.
And this one we're sending to different
part of the world.
Wow. You know what I mean? This is going to be something else.
Look at the orange one over there, though. Yeah. Wow.
So this one is very low mileage.
Yeah.
He doesn't drive much. Very, very well preserved car. Wow. This is 4.25, runs about 700 horsepower.
Wow.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, it's gorgeous. I like this colour. I had a similar colour in my 350Z, like similar colour, that burnt orange colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right. Wow, this is fantastic. All right.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Aleks then invited us into the engine room. I mean, this is so clean and presentable. I mean, we didn't even plan to come today. I just told Aleks that we were coming, and this is a standard of how they work. It is so presentable and professional. It's unreal. This is the room where all the gearboxes, turbos, engines, pistons are all worked on. I didn't want to leave. Looking at some of the work in progress, it's as if Aleksander Volko knows every single bolt there is. No stone was left unturned. Everything was clean, pristine, and in order. It almost made me want to go and get a GTR and bring it to Volkov Motors. So Aleks, earlier on you were talking about the age of GTRs, and some of them can be rusted slowly, especially some of the earlier ones.
Correct.
What do you do as a preventative to stop that and to treat that?
Correct. So we would drop transmission and engine as engines base. The front, obviously, the transmission is the back on the GTR, and then we will completely strip subframes, both, and take it to the body shop that would sandblast it and powder coat, like in this case. And those 2 subframes just been refurbished in traffic white, and I think they look absolutely stunning and better than when the car came from the factory, because that coating is super thick And that car, that particular car, those subframes are off 2010.
Right.
So imagine, we've just given another 15 to 20 years to that car.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
we're now getting quite a few restoration projects as well. As cars age, it's, you know, you can't avoid.
And what's the process? Is it sandblasting and
yes, sandblasting, powder coating, we're stripping underbody of the car, which we can cover in a minute.
Yeah.
And we protect it.
Okay, show me a bit of an example then, like.
Yeah. So as you can see in this video right here, let me put the light in. There you go.
Wow, that's great. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, so this was covered in rust, if you like, but as you can see, we restored.
Yeah, wow, look at this. I've never seen a GTR in this close up. Look at it, it's absolutely, but you know what? Everything is put down so neatly, everything is so neat.
That's a good place.
Yeah?
As you can see. As you can see entire underbody of the GTR. And subframes. Have a look at this.
Fantastic.
Clean, eh?
Yeah.
For the old car.
Wow, this is absolutely fantastic. Like, wow, look at the subframe. Orange subframes on this one as well.
Yeah.
This is absolutely fantastic.
You know why it's orange?
Why?
It's the color of my gloves. Color of my work gloves.
Wow, it's fantastic. I'll tell you something, I've never seen a bathroom so clean in a garage. Just like a hotel bathroom. Wow. Like, wow. It's like a hotel. It's like a hotel. Right about now, we've just come outside. I was just going to show you my car, my track car, my Subaru, the GC8. And then I've started working on it, so let's leave them to it. So initially the plan was to talk about Time Attack and the whole incident at Brands Hatch and find out whether the car will be ready for Oulton Park. But I guess you're just going to have to wait for the Oulton Park video. And if you didn't see the final session at Brands Hatch, I'll leave a link in the description for you to go check out that video. Right, so Mr. Aleks Volkov, any final words?
Thank you guys, it was a pleasure having you here, as always. I shall see you at Oulton Park now.
Yeah.
And to all your viewers, thank you for visiting us.
Wow,
I hope you enjoy it.
Wow, thank you very much. It's been fantastic. I've never ever been to a place like this. It's literally so amazing. All the GTRs, all the work, all the graft, it's just absolutely fantastic. The fabrication, everything is done in-house. Aleksander Volko, and you know what? I know a YouTuber who's just brought a GTR, famous YouTuber. Maybe check out Aleksander Volko, yes. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Wow, how fantastic was my first experience at Volkov Motors. What I loved about this visit is that Aleksander Volko is such a friendly person. His product knowledge on GTRs is second to none. Not only that, his working space and the way he conducts his repairs and fabrication is done to the cleanest and the most professional of ways. I can't wait to get a GTR because there's only one place I'm bringing it to, and that is Aleksander Volko. And if you own a GTR or similar car that you need professional advice, servicing, or even some upgrades, get in touch with Aleksander Volko at Volkov Motors, www.volkovmotors.com, or email info@volkovmotors.com. Also, get in touch with him on Instagram. He's a friendly guy and they're always willing to help. And if you own a performance car garage or workshop and would like BiggieJDM and our team to come down to do a full feature, then email us at info@biggiejdm.com or simply get in touch through Instagram. Remember, Biggie said big up yourself. If you can't be good, be careful, drive safe on the road, and tell somebody that you love them before you go to bed. Biggie who, Biggie what, Biggie when? It's BiggieJDM. Again, tell a friend, and we'll see you then.